also have a few more surprises coming up next week. And of course, today we had a big surprise. Funimation gave us the exclusive announcement that they have licensed Spice and Wolf. And we ran a Guess the License contest. That's obviously the anime, because Yen has the manga and novels. She's a very popular character because she's not 100% sure if that's true, I feel like. And we gave away a tote bag, a Spice and Wolf tote bag, to one of the winners who guessed the correct license. And we're running a lot of contests like that, caption contest, whatever random little spontaneous thing we can think of and that I can find a prize for. And as you can see, I'm usually able to come up with a couple of things. Whether it's lying around my house or something that I actually, like on a whim, ran out runnedly to my local Kinokuniya bookstore and picked up because I was like, we need to run a contest and I know exactly what I want to give away as a prize. That didn't happen. Turn off the camera. So yeah, I will do that. I like that. I love you guys, and I always want to give away the coolest thing I can think of and afford. So I just spontaneously give things away. And I'm going to be doing a lot of that today. So I'm going to open this up for questions, and anyone who asks a question will get to pick one of these prizes. However, there are 2 stacks here that are special, and also we are giving away this Grad stand because I saw it at the Kinokuniya store, and it needed a home, and it called out to me, and so I grabbed it, and then I said, wait, how am I going to get this home to Portland? So I decided I would give it to one of you guys instead. I hope one of you takes it home and loves it, because if not, it's going to sit in the Whiskey Media office, which is kind of cool, but they can't appreciate Takeshi Obata, who is the artist who is working on the Grad manga, and you may know him from this little lesser-known manga. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, Death Note? So I hope one of you guys will pick that. The other special prizes we have come courtesy of Vertical, who you may know as those guys who publish that Tezuka stuff. We have a few other of their items around here, and one of the stacks that we have is, I think it's all 5? 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 volumes of Blackjack, 1 through questions on what I think should be licensed, or who I think is going to license something, or like what you should do about your psycho ex-girlfriend stalker, or, you know, anything.
So let's start with the stupid questions first?
Yeah, actually. We had a lot of fun with this today, where we recorded me asking the first stupid question that came into my head to various cosplayers. And we got some really fantastic results out of that you guys will be seeing over the next week. All right, and of course, technical questions for Ethan, and you can ask Jill anything you want to, although because she's not employed by us, she's allowed not to answer if she chooses. Okay. All right, so does anybody want to start us off on the question front? No? Because I'll start asking you guys questions if you don't. Deb.
What cosplay is totally tired, totally yesterday?
Totally tired cosplay. Okay. And Jill's going to have the answer to this one, I'm sure, too. I was talking about this earlier. Now, one of my favorite manga characters ever in the world is L from Death Note. I like L better than I like Death Note. I'm sorry. I know you're going to shoot me, but it's true. I like L better than Death Note. That said, because it's such an easy costume to do, all you need is like the white shirt, blue jeans, and like some eye pencil. You know, like...
I've been going to Fanime. Whoa, this is really echoey. I'm gonna just talk normally. I've been going to Fanime for about 4 years, and I realized from the first time that Naruto is overly cosplayed. Even if they're not really doing a character, they at least have the headband, and they go to the gathering anyway, and they just congregate and do random crap. Just saying. And then there's also random Shinigami number 572 from Bleach. That's always done because all you need is the black stuff and you're good. And anything from Shonen Jump, really.
Yeah. Actually, on the Naruto front, I'm sure some of you have heard me mention this before. There's actually a homeless guy in Portland who I see, you know, with his shopping cart running around who has a Naruto headband. I'm not even, and every time I see him is like a day I don't have my camera on me. But I swear to God, I've seen him at least 2 or 3 times now. So now, Ethan doesn't normally get to go to anime conventions and stuff like that. What costumes do you think you saw that were like just, like you saw too many of them, or they weren't interesting, or anything like that? Even if you don't know the name, it's okay.
The ones with the wings? I don't...
Really? Yeah, there were a lot of wings.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because they're selling the new ones, and have you guys seen this?
I like all the costumes, though.
In the dealer's hall, they have these new wings that are like made out of kind of that foam stuff, and you can attach them. I'm expecting to see a lot of those. You know, I think those are going to be the next like little wooden cat ears and stuff like that. and the fleece hats. You know, some of the stuff just picks up. You want to come up and pick something, or do you probably already have everything up here? Oh, shit. We have a lot of stuff. I really like the way they printed that one up. You probably have that one already.
Oh, what like that?
These are so cute. So anybody else have a question? While Deb is selecting the first item. Yes.
Like on the like anime pages on the site, there's like the images and screenshots and things. Is there like is frowned upon to have like fan sub screenshots, or would you prefer like
We generally prefer not to have fan sub stuff on the site. We will not let people, for example, link to fan sub sites or scanlation sites on our forums. And, you know, nobody wants a screen cap that has a bunch of text at the bottom anyway. So, yeah, no, we don't like, and actually I think that's true of legitimate subs as well, which, you know, a lot of people screen cap. You know, every once in a while I'm trying to screen cap something from Full Metal Alchemist on Funimation's website, and I have to try and wait for there to not be any subtitles on it. But, you know, I mean, I think just stylistic.
Not that it's a bad thing that there's more users and stuff, which I actually like because that means the forums are more active. As a moderator, I like to see like there's more people joining, more people are posting, and it's really great. So yeah, I think it's going to grow. I've recommended it to people. People are recommending it to other people. At least I know some people like in real life who's on there, and so it's really great. And so I hope to see it grow really big, but not too big, like where you can still feel the small community jointness, but it's still a really, you know, big website.
And actually, I want to also, sorry, I will get to you, I promise. I just wanted to note that some of the stuff that our users are doing on their blogs and on the forums is absolutely amazing. We have users, Jill has been putting up stuff about her cosplay, about how she made her wig and things like that. We have actually Shizuki, I don't know how many of you guys know Shizuki, who used to work for Broccoli before they closed down. She blogs on the site and just gossips about, you know, which company presidents she can have Spice Wolf. I haven't seen a lot of photo, but I know she's a very popular character because she's a very strong female character, but at the same time she's in what I think would normally, you know, it's in the same magazine in Japan as mostly shonen romance stuff, isn't it? So it's kind of, it's a shonen series, not like shonen action series, obviously, but a series that's geared at guys, but it has this very strong, non-moe female character, which is kind of unusual these days. Not that girls don't also go for the moe characters, because they're pretty happy to cross over, but I hope to see more of her anyway, because she's one of my favorites. I'm like, maybe I can start the trends. Yeah.
So I'm basically a photographer, and I'm just kind of curious right now. How is anime being advertised? Like, I never know when people advertise. Like, you know, hey, I think Shonen comes out. Like, is it through the anime news network, or is it like where's the normal channels, or how do they go about it?
So it was a little hard to hear all that because of a bunch of noise going on, but you said, you're basically asking how is anime being advertised? That's actually a really interesting question because most of the anime companies are not spending money on advertising right now. Funimation is very nearly the only one doing like banner ads, like traditional advertising stuff. And I'm saying very nearly because I'm not 100% sure if that's true. I feel like there's definitely at least one exception. But a lot of them are moving into stuff that's a bit more cost efficient, you know, because they realize that a lot of people have already heard of and or read their stuff by illegal scanlations and fan subs. And I think a lot of them kind of figure, well, we're not able to stop that at this point, so we might as well at least use it. So they are marketing at the hardcore anime fans, including those, and trying to find ways. Bandai had some success with Haruhi. They got people to buy it, the special edition, by packing a bunch of really cool stuff in it. Because I don't know if you guys remember the story that came out a while ago that in 2007, about 80% of the North American anime industry was merchandise sales, not DVDs, but merchandise, cosplay figures, that kind of stuff, posters, keychains, whatever. So Bandai had good success with that with Haruhi, but it clearly didn't work as well for Lucky Star. And I will smack your hand if you try to take two. You know, at least until everybody who wants one has one only. All right? I'm not lying about this. All right, you guys go pick it up. And if you guys want to take not one of the big prizes, but two of the smaller prizes, that's fine too.
So tough.
Yeah, actually, I gotta tell you, because I had a rental car when I found it, and it folds flat, actually.
And that's the panel.
Everyone who's here for the Cthulhu for President rally, it's been canceled in favor of why you should become a Mormon. Just kidding. Just give us a few minutes to get